It's time once again for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. Hello, everybody. It's Uncle Matt, and I'm here to read you another bedtime story. And have I got a bad story for you? Oh, I'm sorry. That was me trying to make a joke. That wasn't very funny because this story is about sheep. Not all sheep are boring. Can you believe that? You look at sheep, you think, what a simple life. They, eat grass, maybe oats, and they just kind of wander around. But this story is to prove that sheep are not boring. They are not. I'm excited to read this story, to learn about sheep who are exciting, not boring. Okay, Not All Sheep Are Boring by Bobby Moynihan and illustrated by Julie Rowan-Zoch. Okay? And this story was copyright in, it feels like a new book, 2022. I might be the first one to read this one. Not All Sheep Are Boring. People count sheep to fall asleep, but not all sheep are boring. I can prove it. For example, this is Alice. Alice has a jetpack and a helmet because Alice is smart and cool. See? A sheep with a jetpack? Alice is not boring. This is Julie. Julie likes dancing, drinking coffee in the morning, and then drinking more coffee later in the morning. I don't think Julie is boring in the slightest. I love Julie, and Julie loves coffee. The guy right here is Mike H. Mike H really enjoys pickles. That's it, just pickles. Boring, you say? Did I tell you Mike H likes to eat pickles while sitting in a big, wet boot? Still boring? Interesting. This is Quinn. Quinn owns several large hats. What else? Oh, Quinn enjoys a slight wind and also standing. That's cool, right? Just standing there. Definitely not boring in any way, right? This is Gary. Gary doesn't know what pasta is. Gary is not boring. Gary is weird. And being weird is amazing. Weird is not boring. Aw, look who it is. It's Marnie. Marnie thinks it's rude to chew with your mouth open. Oh, there's a sign here. Please don't be rude, please. Marnie's right. Way to be, Marnie. Standing up for what you think is right is not boring. Guess what? Dan keeps bees. Is that boring? I added 3 whole exclamation points to make it sound more fun. 1, 2, 3. Dan keeps bees. Okay, is that too much? Bees are awesome, right? Wait, maybe it's Dan who's boring. Oh, I blame Dan. I think it's exciting. Whoa. What's in the who is this now? Wow. Well, she seems very not boring. She seems like a lot of fun. Wait a second. Oh, Oh. Look at that. Never mind. Not a sheep. Haha. What if I told you that Katie was the first sheep to ever prance on the moon? Would you think that Katie was boring? You wouldn't? Great. But if I told you that, I would be fibbing. Katie has only pranced on Earth. But maybe someday. Oh boy. It's Pierre. Pierre has secrets. Say hi to Jessica. Jessica used to date Gary, the sheep from before who didn't know what pasta was, but they broke up. Not because he was boring. It's because Jessica loves pasta. But not all sheep are Gary. And then there's Steve. Oof, Steve. Not gonna lie, Steve is a little boring. Steve's making me kind of tired. Can you at least try to not be boring, Steve? No, Steve, oof. Steve is very boring. But just because Steve is extremely boring, always remember that doesn't mean that all sheep are. Not all sheep are. Getting sleepy. Counting all those sheep. I see. Not all sheep are boring. And the toad, who is the storyteller here that was making up this story, has fallen asleep. It says here, not all toads are boring either. How about that? I learned something about sheep and toads today. Well, that's all the time we have for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.